The Bill of Rights consists of the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution, ratified in 1791. They were introduced by James Madison to ensure clear, explicit limits on government power and to protect individual liberties. Here is a straightforward breakdown of what each amendment protects. And then, a list of the 10 commandments. First Amendment, freedom of expression. Protects core civil liberties, freedom of religion, both the right to practice freely and the prohibition of an official state religion. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, the right to peaceably assemble, and the right to petition the government to fix wrongs. Second Amendment, right to bear arms, protects the right of the people to keep and bear arms, historically tied to the maintenance of a well-regulated militia for the security of a free state. Third Amendment, quartering of soldiers, prevents the government from forcing citizens to house quarter soldiers in their private homes during peacetime, and only allows it during wartime according to specific laws. Fourth Amendment, search and seizure, protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures of their persons, houses, papers, and effects. It requires the government to have a warrant issued by a judge based on probable cause, a reasonable ground for suspicion before conducting a search. Fifth Amendment, rights of the accused, establishes major protections in criminal law. The right to a grand jury indictment for serious crimes, protection against double jeopardy, being tried twice for the exact same crime. Protection against self-incrimination, the right to remain silent or pleading the fifth. The guarantee of due process, fair treatment through the judicial system. The requirement of just compensation if the government takes private property for public use, eminent domain. Sixth Amendment, right to a fair trial, guarantees a fast and public trial by an impartial jury in criminal prosecutions. It also ensures the accused person knows what crimes they are charged with, has the right to confront witnesses against them, can compel witnesses to testify on their behalf, and has the right to a lawyer. Seventh Amendment, rights in civil cases, extends the right to a jury trial to federal civil cases, lawsuits between private parties over money or property where the value in dispute exceeds $20. Eighth Amendment, bail and punishment, prohibits excessive bail, excessive fines, and cruel and unusual punishments. Ninth Amendment, rights retained by the people, clarifies that just because certain rights are explicitly listed in the Constitution, it doesn't mean the people don't have other, unlisted rights. It prevents the government from claiming that an unmentioned right doesn't exist. 10th Amendment, powers retained by the states and the people, establishes the core principle of federalism. It states that any powers not specifically given to the federal government by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, belong entirely to the individual states or to the people. The big picture. The first 8 amendments focus on specific individual rights and legal protections, while the 9th and 10th amendments serve as rules of construction to ensure the federal government doesn't slowly expand its power beyond what was originally intended. Now, compare America's Bill of Rights to the 10 Commandments from God. Here is the simple, numbered list of the 10 Commandments. Number 1, you shall have no other gods before me. Number 2, you shall not make for yourself any carved image idols. Number 3, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Number 4, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Number 5, honor your father and your mother, and all will go well with you and you will live a long life. Number 6, you shall not murder. When taking a life, remember we are made in the image of God. Number 7, you shall not commit adultery. God instituted marriage starting with Adam and Eve. Number 8, you shall not steal. Don't take what doesn't belong to you or you have not earned. Number 9, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Do not lie. Number 10, you shall not covet anything that belongs to your neighbor. Be content with what you have.
Little Testament contains 613 commandments. If you minus the 10 that you should memorize, that leaves 603 that we're expected to be memorized and obeyed. Except today, we have the grace of God. We live by faith, and we are saved by God's grace. Have you decided to follow Jesus today? Tomorrow might be too late.